Hello, this is Miles Pitcher from Superior Lending coming to you this week with your mortgage tip. This week, I want to speak to you about our second opinion. We have several experiences. We have it happen all the time where we get people coming to us asking about a second opinion. We are always happy to give a second opinion. I wanted to share with you two experiences that we've had in the last couple of weeks with some clients. But first, let me show you where rates are at. Please remember that this chart is an inverse chart. So as the chart moves up, rates move down, and as the chart moves down, rates move up. So you can see what has happened over the last week. Rates have got worse, and worse. We finally today kind of hit a resistance point, and we're up above this moving average right here, the 100-day moving average. If we can hold in this area, we have some room to improve in rates. We'll see if there's momentum and to break through the 50-day moving average right there in the black. But again, these rates are still phenomenal right now. You can see that from our email that we send out on our rates. But I want you to also know we watch these very closely. You see these little triangles, these gold triangles in here. These are lock alerts. And so we are ready and watching and helping our clients get locked in so that they don't suffer all the way down this chart while rates get worse on them. So it's just something we do to make sure our clients are getting the very best rates. All right, let's talk about second opinions. So this guy was referred to me. He owned a home already, and he was going to convert the home from a primary residence into an investment property and go buy another primary residence. He, in fact, had the new primary residence under contract. He called up his old lender and said, hey, this is what I'm doing. And he was told, oh, he would have to refi his old property and he would have to bring in over $25,000 to pay down the loan and pay closing costs on this loan. Now, one thing different with this client is that on his old property, he had a community grant or second on the property with his first mortgage that does not allow him to rent it out. So this client had to refinance out of that loan into an investment property loan. But he was given bad information by this loan officer that said, hey, you can only go up to 75% of the appraised value. The truth is you can go up to 80%. So we help this client see, hey, we can totally do this investment property refi for you, and we can help you on your purchase. He's doing a 5% down conventional purchase on his new property. The sad thing was his real estate agent had worked really hard with him, found the property, fought off multiple bids, got it under contract, and they were ready to walk away from it because of the information from this other loan officer. So please be aware that not everybody is an expert and knows all the guidelines. This other loan officer, in fact, sent some emails and accused us of committing loan fraud and things like that. Well, we're not committing loan fraud. We're just helping the client, playing within the guidelines that are there. No fraud at all. So great example. Let's hop to the next one. So this is a purchase. This client is purchasing her grandma's home. She has been working on it for 3 months with the local credit union, and they have been dragging their feet. It's taken so long that her closing costs keep increasing every time she sees paperwork, and the rate went up on her. They were not even close to being done. She finally was so fed up. She talked to a friend who was a real estate agent. He convinced her to give us a call. We got a hold of her. We closed her loan in 10 days. We were also able to give her a lower rate than the credit union was promising her and lower closing costs. She's super happy. It had dragged on so long with the credit union that what was a very patient grandma and having lots of time to get the transaction done, grandma was finally in a crunch where she needed to sell the home, get her money. And so time was very much of the essence in this transaction. So, a couple of examples, real life ones. These have just barely happened. We have examples all the time. So, I would highly encourage you to have your clients get a second opinion, especially from someone who it has the ability to broker out loans or do the loans in their own name like we do. It helps a ton. So let me know if you have questions on those. Uh, we we are honest with our clients in the fact that if they have a quote that we cannot beat, we will tell them to stay put and take that quote. Otherwise, we're happy to show them what else they can do and save thousands of dollars. This comes back to our principles here, our core values that every client has a right to know every fee, and they should have different options when they're shopping for a mortgage. Let me know if you have any questions or anything we can help you with. Uh, We are always happy to be a second opinion for your clients. Have a great week. I hope you're doing well. This is Miles Pitcher with Superior Lending.